Look at these. We have bulbs popping up everywhere, as well as weeds. Definitely some weeds. And this one, look at that. Oh, this one is the cherry Stella. And this one, look at that one. I think it's the plum. Yes, Plum Stanley. He's got buds everywhere. And the lavender definitely has bits, but look at those, they're coming through. Wonderful. And then the first daffodil. Look at the tulips, the daffodils. We're gonna have more flowers. Fantastic. Oh, and the crocuses that I bought in a bargain, they've come through. The little apricot, I think he's waking up. We've got buds. Something has eaten a little bit of the honeyberry, unfortunately. So it looks like I'm gonna have to protect them. But look at that. That's a flower. Crocuses. Oh, and the raspberries are coming through. Oh, wow. As well as the red currants. Brilliant. So we've been to the garden centre and we've bought loads of soil for the bed, for the raised bed. Should get the wheelbarrow for this. Too heavy, don't take two at a time. Doesn't listen, not my fault if his back hurt. I've also found some lovely gladuli. Look at those, they're gorgeous. I thought I'd give it a go for the allotment. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We're back to the allotment.
What are we doing?
Well, I would like to set up the bed.
Okay, so
because we bought 8 bags of soil. We don't know if it's enough.
I don't think it is.
But it's a start. We can't put more than 8 bags because each bag is 50 litres and the car does get very low, which really worries Grinch because it's a little bit of a drive from where we live. So we try not to kill the car. So we're going to put that soil and see if it's enough for me to put the potatoes. Otherwise we'll have to wait until next weekend if we need more soil. So we're going to try to set up this bed, or start it, cut out the membrane, cardboard, soil, and then we've got enough wood to do a second bed. So we're going to try to get that set up as well. And I would like to try to put more membrane down on the allotment because I can see a lot of weeds are starting to grow back. Do you want me to hold it?
That's okay, that's what I can do.
Oh, make sure that big hole in that board goes on the inside.
Yes, it is.
I don't want the ugliness. I mean, I know they're just growing beds, but hey, we may as well do them as pretty as we can. Just checking if I can put the wheelbarrow through this. I can. See?
So that's the aim of it. That's.
Yeah. On the inside. I mean, on the outside we can use the path, so it's fine, isn't it? It's on the inside. I want to make sure I can put a wheelbarrow in between.
Right. What do you want to do about the beds?
Fit a wheelbarrow in between. So the same level as that one.
Do you want to fit the wheelbarrow between the two?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, the next two beds needs to be smaller.
Yes.
I don't want to be right against the path like they are, because I think the weeding, I want that little space to have wood chip to keep the grass away, easier for me to weed.
I'm worried about this.
Hang on. that wheelbarrow feet?
Not quite.
That's the back feet. Yeah, maybe a little. Hang on. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Look, Bridge.
Okay.
Is it straight?
Yeah.
This one isn't, I don't think. Sit down.
Good. So that's
Right, let me cut it then. So what I'm doing is cutting that edge because here we got some differences there. I don't want the wood chip to be mixing. So here we're going to staple it quite loosely there. Does that make sense?
yes.
So not tight because then you got that gap again, but loosely.
Yes.
And then you separate the wood chip from the ground. That's my thinking.
Sounds good to me.
We're going to try it with the first two beds and see what happens. Hang on, I need to go this way.
You'll need to cut a diagonal to the
Yeah, for the corner.
yeah. Can you actually do it with this type of? I think that'll do. Don't do too much.
Yeah. Shall we see that edge? Where is the stapler? So I don't want it to. Here? You think?
Yep, I think so.
That's the first time we're using the stapler we've bought specifically for the allotment.
A bit looser.
It's hard.
Do you want me to do that? Like that?
Yeah, that's great. I think we've got mushroom under the membrane growing. Is that mushrooms? Oh, little mushrooms. I'm sure you can't eat those. Fancy an omelette with wild mushrooms? You'll pass.
I'll pass because I don't know what they are.
How does that look?
Yeah, looks really good.
This is our first bed with cardboard. We're now going to put some soil. Do you think it's thick enough? I would say about 10 to 12 bags. Those big beds, probably 10 bags in the smaller one.
So what are we going to put something on top of this?
We're going to put the membrane that we've cut off on top with some bags because I don't want animals to use it as a potty. It looks good. First bed. Our first bed. vegetables. Oh my god, imagine all the weeds that were there. That's our first bed. This one is a permanent bed for artichokes and for asparagus. And then here we're going to put onions and potatoes. First bed filled. Let's cover it. So Grish and me have very quickly put the pass up with membrane just to start stopping the weed coming through, and then we'll just have to wood chip, but at least we've put the membrane. It also gives me an idea how much membrane I still need to buy, but no, it's good. That's our pass. That's officially our little pass.
It'll have a nice little curve in it.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'll rearrange it, but we've got an idea, and the weeds are covered, and the beds are done, so we've done great today. That's all for today, because Grish's got some work to do, so we better go home. It's a shame because it's lovely and sunny, but we've done more than I thought we would achieve today. 2 beds, 1 field, just about, and the pass has got the membrane down, so that's great. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good day.
Yeah. See you soon.
Bye then.
Bye. Hello. Good evening. I need some label. And one of you very kindly suggested that you can keep some juice carton as it's plastified and use it as label, because on the inside it's plain. So I thought it was a great idea. I need some labels, and it's a great way to recycle. So this is what I'm going to do. And I'm sure you all know this. I didn't know it. So I thought I should pass on the tip, because it's a great idea, I think, of having free label and of recycling. So as you know, we're building beds, we're building a greenhouse shed. So I'm definitely trying to recycle as much as I can, because I got to do some savings. So you'll see all my seeds I'm planting in pots that I've kept from when I planted plants in garden. So instead of spending more money and buying seed straight this year I'm going to recycle all the pots I have. Maybe next year I'll invest in seed trays, but this year it's mainly about building the allotment. So you'll just have to excuse the big pots. It's plastified, and on the inside is blank. So I think the idea of using this as label is brilliant. So thank you for the tip. I'm very grateful. And I just saw, I'm sure you all know it, but in case someone doesn't know out there like me, I thought it'd be a great tip to pass on. So I hope you won't mind me passing it on. And I can do a little point. It's brilliant. Look, perfect label. Okay. Oh, well, it's plain. You might have some writing at the back, but it's a perfect label. I'm really happy with this. Doesn't take long. There. All my labels. I think it's a brilliant idea. They're going to come very useful. And they're free. The second job I want to do tonight is I want to grow some mixed F1 hybrid from Thompson and Morgan. They're like a cross between kale and Brussels sprouts. The reason I want to grow them is because I want to join the #KeleCrazy 2023 launched by the Flying Gardener. Will is launching this this Kellet Grow Long. And if you check hashtag Kellet Crazy 2023, you should find it. And the flying.gardener is his Instagram. You can put all your progress on the Instagram, and you can follow everybody's progress. So in case you're interested, launched it on the 1st of March. So I am late joining it. I've only just realized this was going on. Never done this before. So I thought it'll be fun to grow something with other people. I quite like the idea. So I bought my little packet of kellet. Got 2 little pots to plant them in. Let's see what the seed look like. Oh, sweet. So on the packet it says, put them on free draining seed compost and cover with a 6mm layer of vermiculite. So I've got the vermiculite. These are the seeds, quite small, but not too small. And I've just dropped one on the floor, so. Honestly, that's a good start, isn't it? Right, I'm going to try to put them separately so they're not too close to each other. I've got these two quite close to each other. I'm going to separate them. Just in case they all grow. You can see them there in the pot. Luckily, there isn't too many in the packet, because as you know, I don't like growing too many at once, because I want to try as many variety as possible, just to see how I get on with growing them. I'm learning with this. 1 pot and 2 pot. I'm now going to put the vermiculite on top. I'd already wet the soil before planting them. I'm now going to water them. This lovely top on top of my bottle, again I got the idea from Will, Flying Gardener. That's where I first saw them, and I thought they were a great idea. So I'll give them a good soak. And then I'm going to put them in a conservatory where they can start growing. My nice new neighbours. There. These are done. Right, so as you can see, I've prepared 2 of the pots. I'm going to plant 2 more. So the first one is the last tomato that I've got, which is the Sweet Babies cherry tomatoes. They're saying the same thing as the kale, which is vermiculite on top. So I'm going to do this. There we go. Look at the gardening cat. I'm afraid he's a talker, this one. So let's put a label, mister. This is... I know, Munchkin. You mean... How can I ignore you? Oh, you gorgeous boy. You... Oh, you are a baby, hey? In this smaller pot, I'm going to put some melon cantaloupe di Charentais seeds. So I'm not going to do the 175 seeds. I'll just do probably 5 and see how I get on with them. It's the first time I'm planting them. I'm going to grow them all summer in the greenhouse, but they're the melon my mum buys in the south of France, and they are absolutely divine. So it's the first time I see cantaloupe and Charentais together. Normally, I know them as Charentais. So hopefully it is the melon I'm thinking of. And these are my seeds. So I might plant 6 of them, just to be safe. So they say to put them standing in the soil so they don't rot. Can you see? I'm planting them on their side or standing up because we don't want them to rot in the soil. The compost is soaked. I'm just putting a little bit of extra. The next lot, I have got some leek below zero hybrid. Here they are, little black seeds. You can't see them, they're black. You cannot see them. I'm just gonna have to guess. There. I'm going to put some on this. It's not going to hurt. There we go. And the last ones are squash. Squash winter celebration mix. So I think they're a mixture of colours. And again, you have to plant them on their side so they don't rot. I would think there's going to be very similar seeds to the melon. Yes, they are. Not too many, just 5 seed. I would think they're probably one of each colour. There, 5 seed. Nice and easy. One, and I put 1 in each corner. And 1 in the middle. And the others. And I'll put some vermiculite on the top. Here we go. So there, all planted, all watered. I'm trying the vermiculite just to see what it's like and how it compares to all the other seeds I've planted directly in soil. So it'll be interesting to know how it compares. So as you know, experimenting, but yes, different varieties today, so I'm pleased. And I'm looking forward to the kelly. Thank you for watching. Bye.